Have you got over it yet? It's no longer 2019, that bad year, you know the one. It's no longer the teens either. We're in the 20s now, so we're getting older. Have we got long? Who knows? Anyway, I wrote a poem dedicated to 2019 and some of the stuff that happened. And so, oh yeah, Happy New Year. Forgot. But you might not see this for months, so it won't be Happy New Year anymore. But anyway, that's all by the by. Here we go. Here's my poem, and then I'm going to drink some more tea. I saw the New Year with a cup of tea. It was lovely. Okay, so here we go. So what a year that properly was. Fairly shit. I say that because January brought a roll and a roll. One a vegan sausage, the other just lost control. Though the non-vegan world were hard to convince, the latter in a Land Rover I think was a prince. February, many school kids went on a climate strike, and because of that looming Brexit, many companies took a hike. Some MPs left their parties and formed another one. The hottest February day on record, or at least since records begun. In March, because a fake ferry company got awarded a lot of cash, Eurotunnel were very unhappy until their £33 million splash. 5 million people signed a petition to revoke that Article 50. But the thousands that gathered in London were ignored, making mainstream media look shifty. In April, it seems, Debenhams was seen to be paddling right up Shit Creek, while that man in the pub formed the Brexit Party, and the future was looking bleak. WikiLeaks found her arrested after hiding for 7 years, and Extinction Rebellion shut down London because of their climate fears. On the 20th, as usual, Hyde Park was filled up with smoke. With about 40,000 attending, the law is an unfunny joke. In May, in the local elections, a town near Swindon's Tories received more votes than were cast, and that's not a fairy story. Jeremy Kyle goes off the air, and another royal baby is born. European elections, 5G goes live. Beware, for you now have been warned. June was a time for a state visit by Trump, paid for by taxes. They must think we are chumps. OEPs lose their free TV licences amidst all the government cuts. Treason Mayhem jacks it in because she simply ain't got the guts. Arms sales to Saudi are deemed quite illegal, but that doesn't mean they will end. MPs are chopping and changing their parties, probably because they're all round the bend. July, the Lib Dems elected the youngest leader ever, and what's more, a woman as well. A tanker is captured in the Persian Gulf. The whole world is going to hell. And of course I simply couldn't ignore when a BJ was made the PM. The hottest day in England ever recorded. But climate change ignored by them. August tragedy, a shipyard closes. The builder of the Titanic. 2 billion put aside for Brexit. Do you think they were starting to panic? Another prince in the news that month denying impropriety. The PM, it seemed, lied to the Queen. Just the start of his new notoriety. September was weird and Parliament was shut, but some of them tried to reopen. They took it to court, and everyone saw our democracy was quite clearly broken. People protested again about carbon emissions, some of the largest protests ever seen. Supreme Court ruled shutting Parliament illegal, but politics is never that clean. A very old holiday company collapsed, leaving thousands of people stranded. Parliament returns a new right-wing government, and they're very clearly landed. It ended with 3 months of bullshit, not even, I'd say, that historic. If we question their motives, they ignore us again, as if it was merely rhetoric. October, November, December, the latter end of the decade. Quickly done and dusted, too late for a plaster or first aid. Enjoy the new decade.